Hey everyone, welcome back to AquaVibes YT. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and tap the bell icon, because today we're diving into one of the most colorful and graceful freshwater fish species in the hobby, the swordtail fish. These little beauties are known for their elegant tails, lively behavior, and amazing variety of colors. Swordtails are peaceful, easy to care for, and perfect for both beginners and experienced aquarists. In today's video, we'll cover everything you need to know, from setting up the perfect tank to feeding, breeding, and keeping your swordtails healthy and happy. So, get ready, by the end of this video, you'll be a swordtail expert.
About the swordtail fish. Swordtails, scientifically known as Schiphophoros hellerii, come from Central America, mainly rivers and streams in Mexico, Honduras, and Belize. They get their name from the long, sword-like extension on the lower part of the male's tail fin. It looks amazing, right? Swordtails are live bearers, which means they give birth to free-swimming babies instead of laying eggs. They're part of the same family as guppies, mollies, and platies, so if you've kept those before, you'll feel right at home. They grow up to about 4 to 5 inches, 10 to 12 centimeters, and can live around 3 to 5 years with proper care. They're active, social fish. They love swimming in groups and exploring their surroundings. Choosing the right tank size.
Now let's talk about tank setup, one of the most important parts of swordtail care. Although swordtails aren't the largest fish out there, they're very active swimmers, so you need to give them space. I always recommend at least a 20-gallon tank for a small group, maybe 1 male and 2 to 3 females. If you're planning a community tank or a breeding setup, go for 30 gallons or more. Why so much space? Because swordtails are quick and playful, and they love open swimming areas. A cramped tank can cause stress, aggression, or even health issues. Aquascaping, decorations and plants. When it comes to decoration, think natural river style. Swordtails look absolutely stunning in a planted tank with plenty of swimming space. Here's what works great. Find gravel or sand substrate, hardy plants like Amazon swords, Vallisneria, Java fern, or hornwort. A few rocks or driftwood for shelter, and open areas for swimming. Live plants do more than just look good, they also help maintain water quality and give fry baby fish places to hide later on. Avoid sharp decorations because swordtails can snag their fins, especially males with long tails. Water parameters. Now let's talk about water. This is where most fish keepers make mistakes. Swordtails thrive in slightly alkaline, warm water that mimics their natural habitat. Here are the ideal water parameters. Temperature: 24 to 28 degrees Celsius, 75 to 82 degrees Fahrenheit. pH: 7.0 to 8.3. Hardness: moderately hard to hard water, 10 to 30 TGH. They can tolerate a range, but keeping it stable is more important than being perfect. Make sure to use a good quality water conditioner to remove chlorine and chloramines from tap water, and always cycle your tank before adding fish. If you're not sure what cycling means, it's the process of building up beneficial bacteria that break down fish waste. It usually takes around 3 to 4 weeks before the tank is safe for fish. Filtration and aeration. Swordtails love clean, oxygen-rich water. A good filter is a must. Sponge filters, hang-on back filters, or internal filters all work fine, depending on your setup size. Aim for gentle to moderate water flow. Too strong can stress them out, especially the fry. If you notice your fish gasping near the surface, it's a sign that your water might lack oxygen. Add an air stone or bubbler for extra aeration. Lighting. Swordtails appreciate moderate lighting, not too bright, not too dim. If you have live plants, use aquarium LED lights for about 8 to 10 hours a day. Avoid direct sunlight, it causes algae blooms and can overheat your tank. Optional: salt in the tank. Some aquarists add a tiny bit of aquarium salt, around 1 tablespoon per 5 gallons, because swordtails come from slightly brackish waters. However, it's optional. If you have live plants or other freshwater fish, you can skip it. Swordtails do perfectly fine in pure freshwater if your water quality is stable. Tank maintenance routine. To keep your swordtails healthy, follow a simple maintenance schedule. Weekly, change 25 to 30% of the tank water. Clean the glass and remove algae buildup. Rinse the filter sponge gently in old tank water, never under tap water. Gravel vacuum to remove waste and leftover food. Tank mates. Swordtails are peaceful but active, so you need tank mates that can keep up without being aggressive. Good tank mates include platies, mollies, guppies, corridors, catfish, tetras like black neons or lemons, placo, smaller varieties. Avoid aggressive or fin-nipping species like tiger barbs or large cichlids. Also, remember, don't keep too many males together. Males can be territorial, especially when competing for females. A good rule: 1 male for every 2 to 3 females. Let's talk about swordtail diet basics. Swordtails are omnivorous, which means they eat both plant and animal matter in the wild. In nature, they snack on algae, insect larvae, small crustaceans, and biofilm. In aquariums, we want to give them a similar variety. A healthy swordtail diet should include a balance of protein, vegetable matter, and vitamins. Think of it like this: protein foods for growth and color, veggie foods for digestion and long-term health. Best foods for swordtails. High-quality flake or pellet food. This should be your main daily food. Choose brands that list fish meal, shrimp meal, or spirulina near the top of the ingredients. Flakes are great for community tanks. They float and are easy for swordtails to grab at the surface. Pellets, especially micro or small sinking ones, work well too, especially if you have other bottom dwellers like corridors. A good brand makes a big difference. Cheap flakes often have fillers that cause cloudy water and bloating. Feed small amounts that your fish can eat in about 1 to 2 minutes. Live foods. Live foods are like giving your swordtails a workout and a treat at the same time. They bring out natural hunting instincts and are especially helpful during breeding. Some excellent choices include 1. Brine shrimp, 2. Daphnia, 3. Mosquito larvae, 4. Bloodworms. Feed live foods once or twice a week. They're rich in protein and make colors pop, but too much can lead to excess waste or overfeeding. Frozen or freeze-dried foods. If live food isn't available, frozen or freeze-dried versions work great too. You can easily find frozen brine shrimp, bloodworms, or tubifex forms in pet shops. Just thaw frozen food before feeding, and with freeze-dried food, soak it briefly in tank water. That prevents bloating. Vegetable-based foods. Swordtails also love some greens. They need plant fiber to keep their digestion healthy. Try giving them 1. Spirulina flakes, 2. Blanched spinach or zucchini slices, 3. Boiled peas with skins removed, 4. Algae wafers. Feed small portions once or twice a week. You'll notice they start grazing on algae in the tank too. That's perfectly normal and actually beneficial. Feeding schedule. Swordtails are active fish with fast metabolisms, but that doesn't mean they should eat all day. Overfeeding is one of the biggest mistakes new aquarists make. It leads to poor water quality, disease, and obesity. Here's an ideal feeding schedule. Adult swordtails, 2 times per day, morning and evening. Juveniles or fry, 3 to 4 small meals per day. Each feeding should be a small portion, just enough for them to finish within 2 minutes. If food sinks and stays uneaten, it's too much. A helpful trick is to fast your fish once a week, no food for 1 day. It gives their digestive system a break and keeps water cleaner. Foods to avoid. Some foods are simply not suitable for swordtails. Avoid feeding. 1. Bread or rice, they bloat easily. 2. Oily or spicy human food. 3. Overly fatty meats. 4. Raw seafood from the kitchen can contain bacteria. Also, stay away from overfeeding freeze-dried bloodworms. They can expand in the fish's stomach and cause issues. Feeding baby swordtails fry preview. We'll go deeper into breeding and fry care in the next chapter, but here's a quick teaser. Swordtail fry are born fully formed and start swimming right away. They can eat finely crushed flakes, baby brine shrimp, or powdered fry food. Feed them small portions 3 to 4 times a day, and make sure they have hiding spots so adults don't eat them. And that's everything you need to know about feeding your swordtail fish. A balanced diet, small frequent meals, and a mix of plant and protein foods, that's the recipe for healthy, colorful, and active swordtails. In the next chapter, we'll dive into something many fish keepers are super excited about: how to breed swordtails successfully, care for the fry, and grow them into strong, healthy adults. If you've enjoyed this video so far, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, and happy fish keeping.